Stop it!
What does it take to become a cop?
Oh my God. I think we better step back.
Off you go then, please.
Gwent Police's new recruits are letting the cameras follow their first months on the beat.
You are the people that will make the biggest difference.
Dogs, there you are!
Oh, it's mad.
They come from all walks of life.
I was working part-time in a supermarket.
I was working in a pharmacy.
I was a postman.
What? Bang.
But they have one thing in common.
I wanted to help people.
Well, we just want to make sure that you're safe.
With police forces busier than ever
This has got the potential to be worth like millions of pounds.
and public confidence at an all-time low,
Calm down.
it's never been tougher to be a cop.
It's hard when they tell you they don't like you, you're a police officer.
We're there to support you. We're only trying to make the streets a little bit safer.
After 6 months in the classroom, they're hitting the streets.
Vehicle stung.
Under the watchful eye of their tutors, they've got just 12 weeks to prove they have what it takes.
I don't think anything can prepare you to be a police officer.
Policing is one of the most challenging things I've ever done. Oh, God.
These are the rookie cops. It's early evening in Newport.
Do you know one thing about the van? How everybody will look.
Rookie Emma Marie has joined tutor Ed and fellow student Anis on one of the busiest shifts of the year.
Bonfire night, there's Operation Bang in play. Due to past incidents, there's always high demand for this night.
Yeah.
I got told that it was scary to be a police officer on bonfire night.
You may get fireworks launched,
Yeah.
and possibly get rocks, bricks, hand size thrown at you as well. Stay safe, basically. Look after yourself.
I was weary of like what the night might bring.
Obviously, try and stick together as well. Don't go running off.
Ed took us round basically all the areas where he reckoned there would be big bonfires, and he knew where they might be trouble areas.
That will be blazing up later, as you're aware.
The good thing is prior knowledge where they are, so if we did get a call, such a street or such a place or such an area, we'd be pretty much sure where they were.
Oh my, that's really close to a tree. I don't like that.
I think they were quite shocked at the size of these bonfires because they were huge.
Oh, Christ!
Oh my, oh.
Hang on, look at this one, right? I'm not being funny.
Guys, I can't cope.
Residential property or estate.
Honest to God, I could not believe how big these bonfires. I don't know whether I'm naive to bonfire night or I've just gone to firework displays and that's been it, but I couldn't believe the size of these bonfires just literally in the middle of these houses. I couldn't believe it.
This is one of the biggest ones, and honestly, it's opened my eyes. I can't believe stuff like this goes on in like communities like this. It's mental. It's never happened when I was younger. It only takes like one little like spark and it's like on your house, on your roof.
Garden furniture, wood, pallets, house furniture. It was just like a free-for-all.
Look at that.
Oh my lordy. What the heck?
They're getting bigger and better. It must be a competition.
Yeah, there's kids, yeah.
It's literally all their rubbish, isn't it, I feel?
Yeah, basically just rubbish parts of wood, really. You see carrier bags on there. It's just a bit of everything. Glass. I just think it's going to be chaos, isn't it?
A lot of the time, people don't like the police sticking their nose in, but we just went in, had a chat, engaged with the people.
Your biggest one, but the most sensible ones, I feel, isn't it?
Get them to engage, because later on that evening, we were going to come round again. And if the people see the same faces, they'll say, oh, yeah, they were all right, we spoke to them earlier.
Are you excited? Yeah, we got sparklers to go with it.
What time are you guys going to start then? About 6?
You got everything.
About 6, yeah.
Awesome.
I'm glad that me, Anis and Ed went round to see the bonfires.
Right, have fun, guys.
All right, take care, guys.
Stay safe, okay?
Take care.
Because it got like that community feel and like to show like actually they're just celebrating bonfire night at the end of the day, and they were actually quite welcoming with us. So yeah, that was nice.
It's getting dark. We just see what comes in on the radio, basically. It'll either all come in at once, but we'll see how it goes.
In Cwmbran, it's the start of a night shift for rookie Alex.
Where's this printer?
Into the main printer downstairs.
Okay.
He's now halfway through his tutorship under the guidance of Nikita.
Alex is getting on really well. His confidence since day one to now is excels. He's really confident at calls now, and I think he's really enjoying the job. One of the most important things now is because I'm taking a step back and Alex is going to be taking the lead, he's got to manage his own workload.
941.
Yeah.
97.
9-7, yeah. He's got to make sure that he's keeping on top of what needs to be done around the emergency calls that we're going to.
Everyone needs help with their paperwork. All the different aspects that go with that, it's quite tough. Typing quickly is not my strong point.
It's a lot of work. Being a police officer isn't all about going out in blue lights and attending emergency calls and going down with prisoners. A lot of the job, and the majority of the job, is paperwork.
But paperwork will have to wait, as an emergency call comes in.
We had a call saying that there's been a stabbing up in Blaenavon.
Was it female, male? Male. Male. Been stabbed or stabbing someone else?
It's a full authority call, so all hands on deck and we all made our way to Blaenavon.
A full authority is an incident where more than response have to attend. So, for example, if somebody had a gun or a knife, it's got a higher element of risk and you just need other colleagues to attend. Firearms are still attended anyway because it's a stabbing.
Not much more information at the moment. Some Pontypool officers are getting there before us, so as soon as we get there, we'll have some more information of what's gone on.
The adrenaline's pumping going to the call like that because you don't know what to expect. You could be looking for a man with a knife in the streets. You just don't know. So you're obviously fearing the worst.
Yeah, I haven't been to a stabbing yet, so quite intrigued to see what's going on.
When you turn up and then someone's been stabbed, that's really when you think, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? It's a serious incident. They don't happen often, thankfully, but when they do, everybody goes.
When we arrived, there was an ambulance already there, and as we were walking in the house, the firearms car turned up. There was several officers all dotted about, so the adrenaline is still kicking in.
Oh my God!
You could see the trail of blood coming from the kitchen all the way into the living room. You're always worried about what is in the living room where the male was.
Is there blood out here?
We were just looking to see what had actually gone on.
There's no blood outside the property at all.
There was no signs of a break-in, no signs of a struggle. So it was hard to find out what had actually gone on because as he was being treated by the paramedics, we couldn't really talk to him. And the floor was covered in blood. There was a bit of blood on the countertop and on the drawers. We seen the knife on the chopping board with a bit of blood. So we kind of quickly come to the realisation that he had cut himself.
Turns out he's been slicing some vegetables in the kitchen and he's cut his finger. So, yeah, there's no stabbing. A lot of cops, but no stabbing. So there we go.
As he's gone through to the living room, it's all as he spread it across the walls. But not life-threatening, thankfully. So as he got back to the living room, he had dragged the blood all around the house, making it look like a decent crime scene, but it was just, he miscut the onion.
Blood now. It's seeping.
It's everywhere. I know.
He was very confused by the situation. I believe he didn't know how he did it.
Calls like that are always good for students to see. One, because if it had been a stabbing, he can hear what it sounds like over the air. So there you go. Firearms and everything. He had the full shebang. The way that the firearms officers speak over the air is completely different to how response officers speak.
I took a lot of that call, obviously, with the full authority. I learned a lot about how that works. And obviously just keep an open mind when going into every situation, because it's not all as it seems to be.
When I was out of my probation, I went to a burglary call. And when I got there, obviously I asked what happened. And they said that somebody had stolen their frozen chips from the freezer. And when I said, how do you know? They said, well, I went to make them this evening and they're gone. So I think somebody's broken in and stolen them. I think she found the chips, to be honest.
Over in Bryn Mawr, rookies Drew and Reese are just about to start their night shift.
Come on, everyone. I'm waiting for him to try and make me a cup of tea. It's like waiting for Christmas. Like.
Right, how many teas?
I'll have a tea.
5 teas. No sugar?
How many coffees? 1, 2. Oh, I'm not going to remember this. Here we go. Whip that in.
Oh, he's put way too much milk, I don't know.
It's not enough milk. That's perfect, that is. There's a coffee in there now, how's that tea?
There's 5 teas and 2 coffees.
Yeah, I've made 1 coffee. Who's that?
Ah, Yalda.
There's no time to enjoy a cuppa, though. Tonight, Carmad Drew is joining Roads Policing Officer Kieran on the Force's annual Drink Drive campaign. Every week, Gwent police officers make around 20 arrests for drink or drug driving. Even before joining the police, Drew witnessed the consequences of driving under the influence.
When I was 19, it was not long after I passed my driving test. But I'd seen this car snaking all over the road in front of me and thought immediately, there's something going on here, there's something not right, like. And he approached then a traffic light with a tunnel, which was a one-way system. And he just went through a red light. Obviously, you'll have oncoming cars coming towards you. He just went through and just ploughed into the wall. Got out the car and he was absolutely slammed. Couldn't even walk. Tried to grab his keys, we got back in the car and drove off. And I reported it to the police, and I think ultimately he was caught. To have that lack of respect for others, to go and get behind the wheel of a car and drunk drive, I don't see how people can think that's even acceptable.
Tonight, Drew and Kieran are stopping cars on a busy route through Newport city centre.
Oh yeah, thank you for stopping. We're doing some breath tests today as part of our winter drink drive campaign.
So a vehicle got pulled in, you just go through the process as what you've been taught in training.
Right, but I put the mouthpiece on it. All I need to do is blow into the tube, all right, until I say stop. Keep going, keep going. That's it. Go on, that's blown 0.
Happy, mate?
Yeah, happy with that.
The driver may not have had a drink, but experienced Officer Kieran senses something else is up.
What air freshener you got? Is this quite strong, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, it's only because I can smell cannabis coming from this car, that's all. So because of that, okay, it gives us grounds to search you and the vehicle to make sure that you've got no drugs on you. It's quite common for people who use cannabis as such a strong smell to use air fresheners to try and mask the smell of cannabis.
Kieran decides to search the 2 men.
Anything on your persons I should know about?
No, just keys, my phone crashed.
You happy to just take your hat off, me fella? Yeah, happy days.
Money, obviously.
Receipt sadly, but it would have been right to have a bit of cash in it, wouldn't it? It's got to be fair.
I think humour is the best thing you can really have on this shift, because there's some things that you go and see and do that people shouldn't really be seeing at the end of the day.
Just hard as it, Beth?
Drew finds the passenger has a small amount of cannabis on him. But the smell from the car is so strong, Kieran calls in Hunter, a police sniffer dog.
Okay, and pop your tongue out.
While the car is thoroughly searched, Kieran tests the driver for cannabis.
Results are back for the drug wipe, which is negative, thankfully, so you're going to be able to continue your journey today.
No drugs are found, but another illegal item is discovered.
You want to pop it on the bag for us, okay. Whose is the kit bag in the boot, mate?
Pardon?
Whose is the kit bag in the boot?
Kit bag?
Yeah, the little bag with tools in.
Oh, mine.
Yours, is it?
That and the bag was in my garage.
Right.
Yeah, and I chucked it in the car. I didn't realise that it was in there.
Yeah. Whether it's started life as a truncheon or it could have started life as a chair leg, and then it's been adapted, but the only thing that's for is to cause injury, isn't it? So, okay, well, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to arrest you tonight. I will arrange a time for you to come to the police station for voluntary interview for the offensive weapon, okay, and then the possession of cannabis as well. Any questions?
No.
Look after yourself then. Yeah, good to go. Nice one. Cheers, boys. Good night.
Across the city, Emma Marie is getting her first taste of bonfire night as a cop.
Oh my lord. People are lighting fireworks as well.
I mean, it scares me in general. Even when I'm doing fireworks in the back of my garden, I get scared of like what fireworks, they're just dangerous at the end of the day, what they can do.
And it's not long before their first call involving a firework comes in.
Is it emergency or is it just priority?
Comes through as an emergency.
Right, here we go then.
So we got a call of someone saying that a group of youths had put fireworks through his letterbox.
A lot of smoke, we don't know what fire hazards are there or whatever.
Ed was explaining, you know, the situation or when we get there, what we're going to have to do.
When we get there and the boys are still there, what do we do with them?
See, stop search them,
Yeah.
find out is there criminal damage element to it.
Okay.
They're obviously going to incidents where they've probably never attended things like that in their whole life. But you've got to go there and understand it, and it's the basics. Ask questions, what's it about, who are you, and how can we help you?
Hello there, right, can we come in? Are you all right?
Yeah.
We arrived there and I thought, oh, the firework was like, I don't know. I didn't even know what to expect.
So obviously we're gonna have a look in your phone.
Oh my
Right,
goodness.
let's get some fresh air out. Is it just in this?
Yeah, that other door is...
Okay, let's let. Wait.
That could have done so much damage. He might have been in his porch and that might have gone, do you mean anywhere? He might have had a dog, a cat, like anything. Like that could have done so much damage.
Hey.
Way.
Obviously with this.
Where is it?
Can you see the remains there?
Oh, yeah.
He's lucky that he had a porch, so he closed the firework off. But I was thinking, if that was my house and someone put a firework through my letterbox, it would go directly to my hallway, and I've got 3 kids, so that would have just exploded in the house.
Right, let's have a little look in.
You right?
Right. Here we are. This is the.
Oh, that's a big one, man.
Make sure it's.
It's just loads of like, you know, the black soot.
Right.
That's what was put through the letterbox.
So obviously,
that is crazy.
As we were coming in, there was a load of ewes at the end of the road. Gone.
But they haven't gone far.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
We saw these kids with fireworks, so I think me and a few community officers were just like, there they are, and we just ran after them.
They literally just like fired them at cars. They've just run over to the park over there.
But then they ran too fast, and then we saw a family then with a bucket of fireworks just letting them off, and they said they've gone over there, but it was too late.
We just did the one thing that Ed told us not to do.
What, run off?
Yeah, he'll be fine.
See the students trotting off, and they're doing all right. But it shows their confidence and
Other units in the area,
how they're picking up. They're not stuck to you like glue.
And the calls keep coming in.
So apparently there's someone he's sick of people lighting fireworks on his street, so he started throwing glass bottles at these youths. So we're coming here to see what's going on.
There's a new generation of police officers coming in now, obviously quite young, and it's good for them. Our main tool in our box is our mouth, basically.
We don't know, we're not really interested.
No one's hurt, do they?
No one's hurt.
Okay. Get out there, talk. People may not want to talk to them, but make the first steps, be positive, and engage.
We can't prove or disapprove bottles being thrown at the moment because there's no CCTV. But we got their details and their details. Right, we'll leave him alone then. Okay.
Expect the unexpected, because in real life, when they're, and a couple of weeks later they're out by themselves and suddenly there are fireworks thrown at them. But it was good insight into what people would do on certain nights.
It was a good experience overall, to be honest, tonight, considering what we thought we were going to get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to help people. I'm not there to antagonise people, or I don't want to arrest anyone, really.
Yeah.
I just want to help in a situation, so that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Back in Cwmbran, Alex and Nikita have just had a call to help someone struggling in the cold.
A homeless male had gone to a homeless shelter and told them that he was going to freeze to death if he didn't get given somewhere to live. So me and Alex were tasked with finding this male, essentially.
I can see his fire, I think.
At the time, I think it was getting down to about -4 in the evenings. He just needs that bit of help and people to look at it for him.
Oh, it's freezing as well.
So we went up to his tent, we took him a hot chocolate and took him a foil blanket.
Hello.
How are you doing, mate? There we go. A little something for you.
We got you some sausage rolls as well.
All right, thank you.
You all right? How are you feeling today?
Cold.
Cold, yeah. What have you been up to today?
I went in the council this morning.
Okay.
Me and Alex did a referral for him to see if we could help him. We also made him a promise that whenever we could, we would go back with a hot drink or something for him.
So you want to try and look after people, obviously he was in a bad way. He's looking for housing, he's looking for a job, so he's going about doing the right things. So, you're just going out there and trying to just pick him up a little bit.
We're on nights tomorrow, so we'll pop back with another drink for you if you want.
Yeah, that'd be lovely.
We're working 10 till 7, so we will be here. It might be, I can't give you a time because obviously it's a bit carnage, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I'm here, I think I came over tonight about 8:30.
Okay, there you are then. We'll pop by tomorrow evening sometime then, all right?
All right.
It's always a nice feeling when you're trying to help a vulnerable person like that, because you know they're looking for help and they want the help. You want the best for them. He obviously wants to get out of his situation. So yeah, we just did what we could to try and cheer him up.
Tomorrow, bring him another drink if you want.
It's very important, and one of the key principles of being a police officer is caring. So one of the things that I'm happy to see in Alex is he actually does care as well.
Must be freezing in that tent.
Yeah.
Bless him.
Doing little things like that take 5-10 minutes doesn't take much of our time, but it could mean the world to them at that time.
In Newport, Drew and Kieran are back out on the road.
From the moment I had my driving licence, it just changed me. I love going out for a drive, and I love driving.
Drew has set his sights on becoming a traffic cop.
Part of the reason why I wanted to come into the job, obviously I want to get into the specialist side of things and develop as much as I can. Going out with a traffic unit is just brilliant.
It is a specialist role within the force, the same as firearms or dogs, and it falls under the operational or ops support part of policing. I think the only negative of being on roads policing is washing the car, because the car gets washed every day. So you become I'm a professional car washer and police officer.
We got an outstanding stolen vehicle.
A stolen car has been spotted by an automatic number plate recognition camera.
Stolen 2 days ago from Treorchy to Peugeot 2008 in Grey.
Grey 2000.
Now A472 westbound.
All available units are sent to join the search for the vehicle.
I've just come off the 847, they're coming southbound, local back to Kilburn.
The car's last location is more than 25 miles away. They must get there fast to try and stop the vehicle.
The A4054 southbound.
Yeah, that's exhilarating, having an experience of being in a passenger for an advanced drive. You've got a bit of a buzz going for a run.
The Peugeot 2008. Take my 057,
Officers in an unmarked vehicle have now tracked down the stolen car and are following from a distance, while other units close in.
The vehicle has to be reactive to our presence, so we're trying to keep it low-key a minute.
But the driver's unpredictable turns make it difficult to know where to try and stop the car.
If he continues on, he's going to go down towards the university. We're able to get a stinger down towards that location. No, the area, sorry.
Luckily, local boy Drew knows the roads well, and his knowledge comes in handy.
So he's basically down right at the end. Okay. You could either continue forward, and come out on the top by where the university is.
With Drew and Kieran now ahead of the stolen car, they position themselves to see if they can stop the vehicle with a stinger.
Oh, he's literally by here now, He's literally coming down the road, isn't he?
We're just passing the Welsh hand car wash to our near side.
Negative, near side indication, back onto the main road. 641, I got a stinger ready. Is there a car ahead of it?
I'm coming now. I'm coming.
Is that it? Is this it? Vehicle stung, vehicle stung.
Yep, good.
He is now failing to stop, This is a pursuit. Speed is 6060. So right, crash, team cam.
The teenage driver manages to escape, but he's not the only one in the stolen car. His passenger isn't so lucky. He's arrested and will be taken to custody for questioning.
Managed to sting 3 out of 4 tyres, which means they can't drive any further. It's a lot slower, it's a lot safer. It's a good result, though.
Done well with that sting, to be honest. Yeah, right place, right time. Seeing it from the other perspective of actually going out and doing it with them is just, that sealed the deal, I think, with me. That's just what I want to do.
It's been an action-packed night with the traffic cops for Drew.
That's the last thing I expected, thinking come out on that. I actually seen that he stung a car. What else would you want to do on a Thursday evening, eh? Brilliant.
Any questions?
No.
The men found in possession of cannabis were made to attend a drug education course. The weapon was destroyed.
The right, crash, team cam.
And investigations are ongoing to find the driver of the stolen car. Next time for the Rookie Cops. Carrie tracks down 2 shoplifters caught on camera.
Anything you do say, maybe give me an evidence.
Do you have any sort of recollection of what happened?
Drew and Reese pick up the pieces after a drunken street fight.
He reckons he strangled him.
It is cold.
And it's a race against time for Christian.
It was absolutely freezing. I was just thinking, are we going to find him in time?